El siguiente espacio es un programa pagado y las opiniones emitidas en el mismo no representan la opinión de CBBA Radio ni de sus patrocinadores.
Hello and welcome to Your Health Naturally. I'm your host, Lilibeth Andre, naturopath and pranic healer with Healthy Balance here in Houston, Texas. Last week, you saw my guest, Berta Lustenau, was here to talk to us about colon hydrotherapy. It was an interesting talk about the health of our large intestine and the benefits of colon hydrotherapy. If you missed it, you can find the episode on our YouTube channel under Your Health Lilibeth Andre. Today, I will introduce my holistic anti-aging tip number 4. These tips are basic and simple practices that you can adopt for the rejuvenation of your body from the inside out. Today, we're going to talk about sleep. Sleep is a recurrent state of the mind and body. It is characterized by an altered consciousness, relatively inhibited sensorial activity, inhibited of almost all voluntary muscles, and reduced interactions with our surroundings. When we are asleep, our ability to react to stimuli is reduced. It is also the time when our body takes advantage of the recess to maintain itself. Our body, as that fine machine that it is, orchestrates all body functions during the day and the regenerative functions during the night. For this reason, and in coordination with the circadian rhythm, daily changes to the body's physical, mental, and behavioral activity take place. There are functions that take place during the light of day and others that take place in the dark of night. Sleeping during the night and being awake during the day is part of the circadian cycle, and this is how the body regulates itself naturally. If we alter this organic pattern that connects us with the earth, then our rhythm begins to malfunction and our sleep is affected. Let's see why the body is tuned in to the circadian rhythm of the earth. The cycle empowers the maintenance and the regeneration functions. In this manner, when we wake between 5 and 7 in the morning, we also awaken our large intestine. We can support it by drinking water and taking a brisk walk to fill our body with fresh air and to activate it. In this way, our body begins each day with good elimination and full of oxygen to cleanse it. After that comes the stomach with the break in fast. In other words, we break the nightly fast, and we do this by eating fruit, protein, low glycemic carbohydrates such as whole grains, nuts, low-fat milk products, etc. And then comes the spleen that requires that the body and mind be active, generating mental and physical power needed during the day. This phase stimulates the metabolism and turns nutrients into energy, so it's very important. Then around noon, we boost the body to support the heart by eating and socializing in an environment of conversation and cooperation. The meal should be balanced and not very heavy, and we recommend a good sense of humor. In the afternoon, it is time to regenerate the small intestine. It is time to support the process with calm and mental work as the body digests the meal. So you can do paperwork, filing, things that are much more calm and letting your body progress and do the digestion, let the digestion take its course instead of calling your bloodstream to other parts of your body. Between 3 and 5 is the bladder's turn. It is the best time to do our most effective and active work. We can support this activity with tea, more water, and detoxification to facilitate our physical activity. So this is one of the times of day when we're very, very active. The kidneys take advantage of supper to restore their energy reserves. It is a good time to look at how we've spent our daily energy and to remember we need to maintain our health in first place. This can be achieved by going over our successes of the day and enjoying a delicious meal. This also begins to prepare us for a more relaxed evening. The pericardium works better during the first part of the evening. It's responsible for the circulation, irrigation to the brain, and reproductive organs. This is the best time to have our social life and enjoy being alive. This is the best time to also conceive and to get romantic because it all begins to tie in together. So this is the ideal time of day for enjoyment. After 9 at night is the time to relax and let the thyroid and the adrenal glands take a rest to produce the right amount of sex hormones. Also, the production of cortisol that helps us combat stress that could result in infections or high blood pressure. Sedentary activity like reading and not eating at this time are the best thing we can do to help ourselves prepare for sleep. From here we begin regenerative sleep and cleansing of the gallbladder, where the liver stores the bile, an important digestive enzyme, and also drains waste from the liver to the duodenum, which is part of the small intestine. From 1 to 3 in the morning, the liver discards alcohol, chemicals, and medications to detox the body, and for this we need healthy eating during the day. This gives it the energy it needs to cleanse and do its job right. This is the body cleansing that requires deep sleep, and it is when we dream more actively. The deep sleep continues from 3 to 5 to allow for cleansing and regeneration of our lungs. This is the time when our lungs will eliminate toxins through coughing and phlegm. So you will notice if a child is sick or anyone has a cold, that this is the time when you're coughing the most. And this is how the new day begins, with a body that has been regenerated through sleep, and we begin the cycle of a new day. Now, what happens when we suffer from insomnia and we don't get the necessary rest? Well, lack of sleep results in mental exhaustion. The person doesn't rest and becomes sleepy easily. They may suffer from mood changes, and they may experience difficulty concentrating. The memory may also be affected, and there could be difficulty processing ideas, so you may not be thinking clearly. You may feel groggy, not able to concentrate. The person may feel disoriented, and the continuous lack of sleep can cause digestive problems and somatic pain, hallucinations, whether visual or auditory, and this can also impact the emotional state, resulting in depression. The lack of sleep affects our health. It can cause premature aging of the body due to lack of rest and proper elimination. And on occasion, it can lead to early death. So it's very serious, and sleep is very important. Sleep is very important for rest and recuperation of the body. With proper rest, the body performs optimally. So we have here the functions of the body, why it's important to be asleep, why certain functions take place at a certain time of the day or night, and why with our support, we can help our body function better and get the right and proper sleep during the most optimum time, which would be in the nighttime. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Accidentes muchos, abogado 1. Él es Cristóbal Galindo, el abogado que no tiene miedo, capaz de darte lo que tú mereces. Llámanos ya al 713-228-3030. La consulta es gratis y si no puedes venir, nosotros vamos hasta tu casa. 713-228-3030. Atendemos las 24 horas del día. Recuerda, el abogado en quien puedes confiar, Cristóbal Galindo, el abogado de la raza. Convania, la revista mensual que no debe faltar en tu hogar. Si aún no la tienes, mándanos un mensaje a nuestras redes sociales y te la enviamos hasta tu casa, gratis. 5,000 ejemplares se distribuyen mano a mano por todo Houston y contiene información importante con diferentes temas de interés para la comunidad. Esta es tu oportunidad de dar a conocer tu negocio y que todo Houston te conozca en la revista Convania. Recuerda, Convania, una revista para la familia hecha para ti y por ti. ¿Necesitas un abogado que te acompañe y represente en una corte para una cita de inmigración, entrevista de ajuste de estatus, naturalización, ciudadanía o una entrevista para asilo político? Entonces llama ya a las oficinas del abogado Cristóbal Galindo, 713-228-3030 y haz tu cita ya, 713-228-3030. La consulta es totalmente gratis. El abogado en quien puedes confiar es Cristóbal Galindo, el abogado de la raza.
Soy Cristóbal Galindo, el abogado de la raza, y tú cuentas conmigo.
Welcome back. We're talking about sleep today. We listed some of the reasons why sleep is important to our body's maintenance and regeneration. And now let's talk about how we can induce sleep. Well, first of all, we recommend that you disconnect. You leave all your electronics out of the bedroom. Avoid naps during the day, especially after noon. If you must sleep, don't let yourself sleep for more than 20 minutes. And if you want to avoid getting sleepy during the day, well, take a brisk walk, make a phone call, or get involved in creative activity. It helps wake up your brain. It stimulates the circulation and gets you going. Remember that exercise helps you sleep better. A regular routine is important to energize and rest your body. Just remember not to exercise 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. If you practice yoga or Tai Chi, you will be able to relax and rest your body better. These exercises are mild, and practicing them before going to bed can help you rest in a better way. This is because by stretching the muscles, you can release tension so you're able to relax better. Avoid heavy meals before going to bed. Also, refined flours are not recommended at night because they can contribute to irritation of the mucous membrane. And this irritation can result in experiencing difficulty breathing while you sleep, and it can also induce snoring. Avoid alcohol before going to bed. Even though it may seem relaxing at first, it affects the circadian cycle and it awakens you when your body needs to rest. Better idea is to relax with a cup of tea. Also, avoid checking the clock. It can be a bad habit to wake up constantly and be checking the clock, and then you get caught up in the idea of time dragging on. Set your alarm and forget about checking the clock. Get comfortable. Help rest your back with a good pillow and support your neck that way. Or place a pillow between your legs to keep your back aligned and give yourself a little more relaxation that way. By having an aligned back, you're able to relax better and go to sleep faster. Keep your mattress clean and free of dust. Let your bed air out before making the bed and use a mattress cover to protect it. Change your sheets and vacuum or dust your mattress frequently, and wash the cover. The covers are easier to wash than the mattress, so it's a good idea to have a mattress cover. Don't live in your bedroom. Save that space for sleep or your intimate activity. Keep the temperature at agreeable levels, and then that way it'll be an environment where you know you can relax or have a sound sleep. Avoid sleeping with your pets in your room. They can wake you up when they move during the night, and they can contribute to the cause of allergies. So a better thing to do is to give them their assigned bed and train them to sleep in their own bed. Maintain a constant regime of sleep. Try to go to bed and rest at the same time, even during your days of rest. This helps the body find its routine and stick with it. And if you welcome the sun with a brisk walk when you wake up, so much the better. If you drink liquids in the 2 hours before going to bed, you're probably going to wake up to go to the bathroom, so keep that in mind as well. Be preparing yourself for sleep using low lights during the last hours before bedtime, and avoid bright lights until the morning. So if you wake up to go to the bathroom or whatever, be sure you have a low light on and you don't need to turn on the bright lights, which will likely wake you up even more. If noise interrupts your sleep or wakes you up easily, try using soft sounds to tune them out with white noise. This could be either by using a fan or soft meditation music. Avoid caffeine, especially in the afternoon or night. And remember that chocolate, nightshade plants like potatoes, eggplant, chili, and tomatoes have caffeine in them as well. And some analgesics and medications contain caffeine too. Tobacco, like caffeine, are stimulants that irritate your nerves and your body, keeping them tense and awake. So it's the opposite of what you're looking for to relax and fall asleep. A tub bath can help you to relax and let go of your mind and body. And we also suggest that you can try essential oils to help you relax even more. You can add them to your bath and enjoy their fragrance and relaxation benefits. Read a light book or listen to soft music as well. And keep your room well ventilated during the day. And if weather allows, consider opening your windows and your shades. Fresh air and sun freshen up the environment where you sleep. This can create a space of higher relaxation and rest. Avoid using noxious products such as varnishes and sprays that can contaminate your air in your room as well. So, what are other causes of insomnia? Well, there are many things, particularly things that cause us change. We're going to take a break and come back in just a minute.
¿Te gustaría tener tu propio programa de radio y televisión? CBBA Radio te crea tu propio show. Creamos tu contenido, paquete gráfico, copia de tu programa, repeticiones, promoción en canales de televisión y revista Convania. Llamadas en cabina desde cualquier parte del mundo, vía WhatsApp y Skype. En vivo por cbbaradio.com, Facebook y YouTube. Y lo mejor de todo, no necesitas tener experiencia. Todo esto a un precio de aniversario de $80 por una hora de programa. Llámanos ya al 281-745-4309 o escríbenos a info@cbbaproductions.com. Reserva tu espacio ya.
Hola, soy Cristóbal Galindo, el abogado de la raza, y hoy día estamos hablando sobre desastres naturales. Si su casa ha sido afectada por un huracán o por una tormenta de granizo y no sabes qué hacer, llámanos. Si su compañía de seguro le ha negado, rechazado o mal pagado tu reclamo, permítanos ayudarle. No importa si tienes goteras en el techo o manchas de agua adentro de su casa, nosotros te podemos ayudar y te damos una inspección de daños a su casa gratis. No dudes, siempre es mejor saber. Y ya sabes, con el abogado de la raza, la primera cita es gratis, vamos hasta su casa y si no ganamos, no pagas nada.
Si tú sanas, todo tu entorno también. Ven a sanar con Vania y deja tu dolor, tristeza, frustración y sufrimiento. Reserva tu espacio para consultas con profesionales al 281-745-4309. 281-745-4309. Sana ya.
Si has sido víctima de algún crimen, has sufrido violencia doméstica por un ciudadano americano residente permanente, entonces llámanos ya al 713-228-3030. 713-228-3030. Tu consulta será gratis.
Welcome back. We were just talking about some simple ways to induce better sleep. Now let's move on and talk about the causes of insomnia. Well, there are many, and typically it has to do with change. So, for example, change of season can keep us awake. A high level of toxins in the body or in the air. Nutritional deficiencies can also induce insomnia. Hormonal changes to the body can keep us awake and restless. Changes in diet, change in our level of activity. Some medications or drugs can also keep us awake. Supplements and our emotions. Now, our emotions can affect our sleep as well. Emotions can affect us because of several reasons. Changes in lifestyle, change in weight, changes at work, changes in residence, changes in culture. For example, if somebody gets married, there may be a change in overall cultural activity, so that could be an additional change. Change of time, for example, time zone changes if you're traveling, or change of clocks. Your routine could be changing, your family could be experiencing changes, and as we said, change of seasons. And these changes build up in our emotional system because they can begin to cause stress. And when we have stress, we can realize that we're missing out on sleep. So these emotional conditions can cause us stress, they can cause anxiety, and they can also cause depression. So why should we pay attention to insomnia? If we can't sleep, it could be a very serious condition. So we need to understand that the cumulative effects of insomnia can have health effects on us. These can be reflected in psychological problems, in weakness of the immune system. It can result in obesity, in diabetes, in high blood pressure, and in cardiovascular disease. So it's very important to make sure that we get our good night's sleep because of these consequences. One other important consequence is the fact that there could be premature aging. Remember that the lack of adequate sleep and rest can also result in the premature aging of our body systems. And then, of course, that then becomes reflected in our skin and body. Another good reason to find repairing sleep is because we want to take care of our body systems. So what are the things that we could do? Well, if you've tried all of these suggestions and you're still having problems finding adequate sleep, we suggest that you visit with a holistic health therapist and begin to work with them to find benign and natural solutions to a healthful rest that could help you avoid some of these health problems in the future. So you can begin to identify what some of these conditions could be that are affecting you, make a list and bring them in to discuss them, and they can help you identify what some better solutions could be that you can put into place. Now, we're going to come to the end of our show here. Next week we're going to have a special guest who will share with us information about our spiritual development. I will see you next week. I remind you that if you missed any of our episodes, you can catch them again on our YouTube channel. Just look for Your Health Naturally, Lilibeth Andre, and you will find our past episodes. Thank you for joining us, and have a pleasant evening.
El programa anterior fue un programa pagado y las opiniones emitidas en el mismo no representan la opinión de CBBA Radio ni de sus patrocinadores.